We have breaking news right now this afternoon from Baltimore. In a moment, we're going to hear from the lawyer for the family of Freddie Gray, Billy Murphy. He planned to respond to the Department of Justice's decision to investigate. They are there at the Clarence Mitchell Courthouse on the steps. Let's listen in.
A national issue. When we began marching some 11 days ago, it began to spiral out into other cities across the country, from Philadelphia, New York, Miami, so that while we are glad that it starts in Baltimore, we know that the problem far exceeds the boundaries of this city. We're hopeful that the Justice Department is going to do its due diligence, and we pray that Attorney General Loretta Lynch will report not some of the findings, but all of them, so that we can begin the healing process. She was absolutely correct in stating what Senator Mikulski stated, that the relationships between the citizens and the officers are fractured and severed, is what Loretta Lynch called it, and we pray that this begins the healing process. We stand in alignment with the family, hoping that we're able to get closure, but also hope that we can start a new chapter, not just for Baltimore, but as African Americans, how we perceive the criminal justice system.
One last thing. We thank the mayor for inviting this investigation. It was a courageous thing to do, given that she has so many competing interests to balance. And we hope that everyone will stand behind her during the duration of this investigation to make sure that it is done properly and with the full cooperation of the city and the police department.
Billy, the FOP in its statement said that it welcomes the investigation, but also said that the investigation extends to investigating the mayor.
That's a rather odd statement, to investigate the mayor. It would seem to me that the FOP would have an interest in building harmony instead of sowing the seeds of discord even further with yet another reckless statement. I'm surprised that they haven't seized this opportunity to show unity of purpose with the overarching issue of police misconduct in this city. Any other questions?
For everything that the mayor and the police commissioner have talked about doing, trying to police the police, weed out the bad, what is it that's needed from the feds that they couldn't accomplish on their own?
Well, the federal government has enormous additional powers than state government has. It has both the carrot and the stick. And the statement by Attorney General Loretta Lynch is an indication that they intend to use not only the reality of that power, but the threat of that power as well. And in investigation after investigation across the country, we've seen that the Justice Department has had instances where there was both cooperation and a satisfactory outcome, and resistance and an unsatisfactory outcome. So evidently the Attorney General believes that this is serious enough to warrant the use of the full powers of the Justice Department.
Has this gotten too big for our locals to handle on their own?
The outcome of this investigation is going to depend heavily on the extent to which the local political structure, the community, and the police cooperate fully and fairly and completely with this investigation.
Did the Gray family watch Ms. Lynch this morning when she made her announcement? What was their immediate reaction?
Well, the Gray family is gratified by what General Lynch did, and they are pleased that this has become a focal point of national attention and has gotten the federal government's attention at this highest level.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You have been listening to a press conference being held by the family of Freddie Gray's attorney, He just said that the family is gratified and pleased to hear that the Department of Justice will open investigation into the Baltimore Police Department. Some of the aspects that the Department of Justice will look into are police brutality, deadly force, excessive force, unlawful search and seizure and arrest, as well as discriminatory police practices.